Hi guys, welcome to Sentimental Reviews here on YouTube and on Instagram, and today I'm going to be filming my July beauty empties. So it is for my partner and I barely started collecting these items towards like the end of the second week, so we did use a little bit more than this, but this is just what I managed to collect before I decided that I am going to start doing these type of videos. So let's just jump right on in. So let's first start with shower products. So I use 2 of these Dove Sensitive Moisturizing Cream Beauty Bars. So I love these, and this is fragrance free. I really love these because it's just like the first cleanse in the shower. It gets off all the dirt, the oil, the sweat that you've managed to get as you're just going about your day. So I really enjoy these. I have like an 8-pack of these, so I will always repurchase this. I barely started using these, like I'll say last year. I've always used body washes, but then I saw on YouTube people are just like, this should be like your first, just like taking out all your grime and stuff. And I'm like, okay, and I really do like it. Without this, I actually don't feel clean anymore. So I highly recommend this, and I will always repurchase this. Okay, let's get into our next body wash, which is Guilty as Fig from Bath & Body Works. So for this one, we have notes of fig nectar, lush jasmine, and creamy musk. So I really do like this fragrance in the body wash and in the cream. So the fig brings in a little bit of that sweetness, and this is slightly floral, but not really. But you can totally detect the musk. I feel like this is very like unisex, and I love unisex fragrances, and yeah, I genuinely love this. I should have gotten 2 during SAS, but I'm like, I totally forgot. I didn't really know how much I like this fragrance until after using it. So let's move on to my second body wash. So I do like to use the Bath & Body Works body washes, but I prefer something more moisturizing. So I do every once in a while, more often than the Bath & Body Works, go in with a more like hydrating body wash, like this one, the Olay Fresh Outlast. So this one has notes of cucumber, water, and aloe. And this genuinely does make my skin feel super moisturized and hydrated after using this. So this to me just smells like a fresh, clean cucumber mixed with a little bit of water. I don't detect any of the aloe, so if you're worried about that, it doesn't really smell like aloe. I like using these, and I also like using the Dove body washes, but I have so many body washes to get through, so that's my goal for the rest of the year, to just try and use up what I do have. So yes, I do recommend these. I did get this in a pack of 3 from Sam's Club, so I have this one, and then I still have like the rose one to get through. So I do recommend this one. And I was alternating between that one and this one when I was showering. Okay, let's get to, again, I used more body washes than that, but again, I didn't collect all of them. And then also I always rotate my body washes. So some of the ones that I did use are probably not here because they're still like a third or halfway full in my bathroom. So let's get to the next part, which is, let's just go to our creams. So let's just start with this one, the Guilty as Fig Bath & Body Works Moisturizing Cream. So I don't think that Bath & Body Works is like the worst in terms of body creams. I don't think they're the best, but they're just like a good layering scent. Again, this smells exactly like that body wash. I love layering this with so many fragrances that are like fig or like musk or vanilla. I really did enjoy this cream. I actually have 3 of these. I have, well, now 2. So I had this one, and then I have 2 in my bathroom because of SAS. They were like, you know, I think the $4.99 one. So I really enjoyed this one. This is one of the few that I did stock up on during SAS. Okay, the next one I finished this month is Loyal to You. So we have fragrance notes of sweet lemon blossom, orange flower, and vanilla marshmallow. So I think I went over this during one of my SAS videos. I wouldn't purchase this again, but I did eventually end up liking this fragrance. You get a little bit of that lemon and then the sweetness from the marshmallow. Yeah, I did like this towards the end, but I would not repurchase this, but this is a nice, decent fragrance. Okay, and then the next one is my chocolate amber. Honestly, this is such a good fragrance, and you guys are probably like, oh my gosh, you finished something like this during the summer. It was just such a nice fragrance when I was at home just relaxing, and the chocolate scent is so nice. I know a lot of people were saying that they get a lot of that amber, but I think the amber just makes it not so sweet. And of course that honeyed chocolate, and then the vanilla. There's probably still little bits in here, but honestly, I'm not gonna struggle to get stuff out of these, especially when they're over $4.99. So whatever I can get out of these is fine. Okay, and the last moisturizing cream slash body cream is, of course, the EOS 24-hour moisture body lotion in the scent Vanilla Cashmere. So here we have notes of whipped vanilla, soft musk, and caramel. Again, this is such a nice layering fragrance. The one thing that I hate about these EOS creams is that there's so much left in the bottom here, and I don't want to cut it open. But again, this fragrance is so nice. I was always putting this on like after I was washing my hands. It's just a nice, like, you get that cashmere and then also the vanilla. I feel like before it was more vanilla forward, and now it's a little bit more cashmere. I'm not complaining, but I have noticed a difference in the fragrance. So yeah, I really like this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to repurchase this because I have so many body creams to get through, but yeah. Okay, and then let's see, do I have, okay, the last few are all perfumes that we used up the last 2 weeks. And of course, we don't go through perfumes a lot. This was just like some that we just had to get through. So the first one is this little one from Wearable Gourmand. It's a small business that make a lot of gourmand type of perfumes, and this one is in the scent Rainbow Cupcake. There's a little bit probably less, so I can, yeah. So this smells just like sprinkles and like a cupcake, like a rainbow cupcake, just like the title. This was like a little sample because I do order from them. I've ordered like 2 perfumes, and this was a sample. I would not get this because this is so sweet. This is not my type. So I would just like layering this with like the chocolate, the amber honey, this one to balance out that sweetness with this, just because I'm like, okay, I need to get through that. And I would only put like 1 squirt on each side. So that took forever to get through because it was too sweet. Like one spray on each arm was good enough. So then, okay, so this is my partner's. This is the YSL, just Eau de Parfum, right here. This is their favorite perfume. I do like this one a lot. There's still a little bit here. It's just a very masculine scent. I don't even know the fragrance notes on this. I know there's like bergamot, patchouli, I don't know, but this one, when it sets on the skin, it's very nice. And obviously they have a backup already. Okay, so then the last 2, these are more mine. These are mine, so I can actually explain them. So the first one is from Giuliano's Perfume, The Village. Oh my gosh, this fragrance is so nice. If you guys know, what is it? Greenwich Bond number 9, I think. This is like a lychee type of perfume with a little bit of musk. Very unisex. I love unisex fragrances. Yeah, I had this for like almost 2 years. I really enjoy it. I definitely recommend this if you like something that's sweet, but a little bit musky. So like I would combine these 2 and it would literally last all day. Like this fragrance lasts all day for me. Again, this is the dupe for Bond number 9, like the star fragrances, and this is the Greenwich one. So yeah, this is a really nice fragrance. Highly recommend. I probably will repurchase this, but again, I have so many perfumes right now. More like gourmandish, because I'm in my gourmand era, so I do recommend this one though. Very nice. And the last one that I got. So I went through a phase, and I think I am going through that phase still, where I like lychee and lychee, whatever, scents so much. So I got the 7 Virtues Candied Lychee. So the fragrance notes are vanilla, lychee, and I think that's it. And I like the bottles. The bottles are very like simplistic, very nice. It says best for positive vibes, feeling flirty, and boosting energy. Yeah, this is just a burst of fruitness, but you get a little bit of that vanilla and the floral when it dies down. I highly recommend this fragrance. I actually am buying another lychee fragrance to last me for the month of August and probably September, because if you know Florida is hot all of August, all of September, so I need a little bit more of like a bright, fresh type of scent, because being in this heat is not nice, and especially when you layer it with gourmand fragrances, it's not that great. So I would repurchase this, but I'm trying to get through another lychee perfume that I did just buy. So yeah, guys, that's all that I have in terms of beauty empties. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have you guys purchased any of these products? Do you like any of these products? Let me know down in the comment box below. Hit a like, make sure to subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye. No,